Look what, friends, look what happened here. I just all of a sudden, hey, pick them up. Look at what we got here. Oh, we got a guy.
Get in here, don't be bashful.
We got a guy shaving.
Amish boy, come on, get in here.
There's Victor. So we're set up, friends. We got the crew. Everybody's here. This is what we got. Everybody showed up today. It went off without a hitch. Look at this freaking show we got here. Oh, look at these nice yellow saws. No, just kidding. So this is what we're dealing with. We got a crew, boys, I'll tell you. Look at that. Oh, son of a gun, they got me. So we got the surgeon going here now. Old school. All old school here. Yeah, that's all right. And if you choked up on that, like Ted, put your fingers like right in between the bark and the tree. When you go to throw, it'll be way easier because you're flipping a smaller line. You just throw your hips in and give it a flick. Yeah, that was a combo. Nice one. I like that old sloop. I call it the sloop. Yeah.
The roll.
Yeah. You can see how that would work, eh, Ted? Yeah, that's the one.
Traditionally want to go to your knees with the rope. Yeah, well, what feels right, you know, like obviously the more
Nice one.
That was a good place.
Yeah, nice one.
You can climb right up to your knees.
How'd that feel? As you create slack, Ted, and just drop that rope down, create slack, and just flop it down 6-8 inches, and just get used to it, just like that. Boom, perfect. Couple steps.
Short.
Yeah, exactly. Couple more, and then flop the rope down. And that's where a guy didn't trust his gear. You don't, because you're going back on your gear, so you're afraid. Where Ted's doing good. Good job. I didn't think this was going to happen here today. You know how many freaking people I've had up these trees? Lots. See those gaffs? See me grabbing those gaffs and look at them. It's hitting the bark, and he's ramming them. Look, he's ramming them barks. You see? So it's a bark tree. You can get away with it if you're doing removals or way high stick pruning, like a spiral thin. I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to. You can spurless if you like. It's just I'm not spurless guy. We do a lot of these, but I wouldn't be doing that in an oak or a maple tree, with thin bark. I just wouldn't do it unless it was removal. So that's how that goes. To the D ring. Okay.
That one?
Yeah. Okay. Sit on your picks. Get both your picks in. No short steps, teeny little steps. Okay, lay back on the gear. Throw your strap up a little bit higher. Okay, when you do that, yeah. Okay, and you can actually loop it.
Okay.
Okay. So get comfortable. Trust the gear. You look like you're fairly comfortable. Get used to the strap. Do a couple hip thrusts. You know how to throw in the short, and just leave that there.
Okay.
Or you can run it like that. So so do a hip thrust and shorten your rope, tighten your rope up. So how you do that is you go like this. This is how you grab this, and you hip thrust in, and then you pull this back.
Cinch the knot.
That's right, and tighten up. So you're gonna hip thrust in, and it's all one motion.
Okay.
But you gotta have your hand. That's right, like that.
Okay.
So you kind of go.
So I want my rope tighter at this point.
I'm not climbing. I'm just telling you how to do it, right? So. Exactly.
Can I let it off?
You can do whatever you want. I just need to see these things before you go. Exactly. So you're set.
Okay.
So the tree. So.
Do you want me to rotate a little more in as I
Yeah, you got to get by the tire though. So I just get you started there, and away you go. Short steps. Don't be afraid to give them a little poke. You're taking pretty big steps. It's a little harder on yourself. Just take short steps. Trust your gear. Sit back on your gear for a minute. You might be throwing your strap up a little high. I think you need to tighten up on your strap a bit. Like that. Now just sit nice and comfy. There, you're okay. So there you go. So you're on the back side of the tree. So
Continue.
yeah, continue, but don't throw your strap up so high because you're not going anywhere until you get a few steps. So it gets down low, work against you, and then flick it up because you're kind of just, yeah. Now I want you to do this loop thing, like try that. Or put your hands further into the tree. You're gonna bark your knuckles up a bit, but that works way better. If you had gloves on, that would be the way to do it. So nice short steps, just gaff in. You see what I mean? So when you go to flip, if you're not quite high enough, exactly. You just, that's right.
You got a pair of gloves for it.
I do. Oh, the wind's blowing. Yeah, baby, get going, baby. It's up to you. You want to keep going, you got to do the 2-in-1 strap thing now. That's good, eh? Okay, climb down nice and slow.
Step.
What's that, babe?
Did you get the still shot too?
I don't know. I'm filming.
Still shot of you in profile picture.
That's right. Just, that's right. Just lean in and drop the strap around the back. The landfill rat. On the tree. See that? Just shift it and then work your way down. Yeah, this should be fixing. And just go straight down there now because you'll kick out. Yeah. Now pull some slack and get leaning right back. Just don't run out. Like yeah, just pull out. Slide right out.
Good job.
Well done.
What do you think of that?
Well done.
Come here, bud. Hi, buddy. Hey, what are you doing? Say hi to Johnny Bernstein. Hey? Say hi to John Bernstein. John loves you. He's such a good boy. Hey, isn't he? There he goes.
Okay, friends. So, Johnny, this thing, I knew it would do it to me. The first wedge I put in, and I knew it when I was doing it. I thought this thing's going to be tight, and it was. It fought me. It fought me big time, and I drilled it out. You know what I mean? Like Jim Bob. So let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. You guys are right on. Good. It's hard, man. It is, friends. It's hard. I don't know how this is going to go. It's going, but it's, yeah, not like I thought it would. Don't know if I like it. I may drill it out. Yeah, I may. I didn't like it. I drilled it out and I put a new one in. It come out nice, actually. Really nice. You can't even tell. I just used a little drill bit and I pull the old wedge out. Completely right out. It only went halfway down. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. This is going to be better. I can tell. Yeah. Very, very much. Wow. Am I ever happy? Oh.
Gosh, that was bugging me. Good. Very, very good. Oh, it was bugging me, Johnny. Big time. This is amazing, friends. I literally... the first one I put in, it didn't go in. It went in about that far and just got stuck. And I actually, you know what I did to fix the problem? I widened the kerf. I drilled the old wedge out. I widened the kerf so it would take more wedge. You need the spread, right? I'm just way happier with this. I can tell already. It's mashing out on the side big time. I love it. It's good. But it wasn't good and it was bothering me. And I fixed the problem. I can't let stuff go out like that. I just can't do it. I won't do it. Now this sandpaper's toasted, so I'm done for this now. This is actually an interesting axe. Wow. It's amazing. Sorry friends, I'm over here. You know, like, gosh darn it. That was, I don't like stuff like that. Bugs me. This is wicked though now. Good. Good, good. So, you know what, friends? On some axes, sorry, you're over here now. On some axes, friends, the steel wedges are overkill. Well, they're not here. They're going to actually help this axe. This is a big, heavy head. Really heavy. And the wedge, because of the way the fit was, like it's deadly. Now we should actually probably go test it in this wood, because the wood wedge is in there, and it went in real nice. It went in like a regular buck and special did, but it was bugging me the first one. I didn't like it. I drilled it out. I drilled it out. So let's look and see here, and give it a little go and see if it does any type of slipping, which I highly doubt. But we're gonna look at it, friends. We're gonna test it. I like doing it before I put the metal wedges in. This is a great big stinking axe. Feels solid. Whoa. Woo. Yep. Look at the chips fly. This is a massive axe. Yeah, no. Okay, let's do a couple. Let's do a couple like couple straight honors. Good. Good. No. Very good. You always got to look and test. It's big axe, John. Big axe. I'll put some steel wedges in it and it'll be wicked. Oh, my dear, dear, dear. Here she be. Boop, boop, boop. Big axe. It is. It's massive. These steel wedges are going to help this job though. Straight up. Oh, you're still on. What the heck's that? Oh, you want to watch this go down? I just picking the right size. I want this to be right. I think we should do it. I'm actually quite comfortable with this. I hope it splits the wood, to be honest with you. That's my plan.
Bullseye! Okay, buddy. This is what I was hoping for, my friend. This just made me feel deadly. Okay? Solid, brother. Love it. I do. I'm being serious. This was a bugger. It was a bugger. And I'm not done. That was the first step for the wedgemanship on that.
Just balls to the wall, get after it and get it done.
I don't want to ship something out and have it slip within instantly. Like a year down the road with heat, and you got to take care of your axes, friends. You got to keep them in a cool spot. If you lay them out in the sun and let them bake in the sun for 3 weeks in the hottest part of summer, hey, come on, let's be honest. Take care of your axes. Put them inside. Put them in a cool place. They you know, it's wood, friends. It's going to take on its surroundings. So this just made me feel freaking incredible. I picked the exact right wedge. I pushed the limits. I thought it'll go, because you can go and it'll just stop and you'll be like, damn, the wood's pushing so hard against the freaking sides that nothing else will go in. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, you won't be able to, those round wedges are big, friends. So here's my thing. Oh, Johnny, I'm so happy I had this wedge. It was one of these. It was actually one of these, which is Halt's Brook, but it was a tiny bit smaller than this. Like, I'll grind them down, right? I'll use the sanders and I'll grind them down so they fit. I know now, but look at this. Look at the freaking breakage on it. Look at it. Look at the mushrooming action on the wood. Can you see that? That makes me so happy. Oh, and I'm not done. I'm going to do another system right here. Something right there. I'm not sure yet. Gosh, I love when that happens. Like, you can see it, eh? It's cracked. It's wicked. I'll never forget that video, and I always say it. I don't always say it, but I say it quite a bit of the time. Some guy was doing a review on an axe, and he's like, I don't know if I like that. Yeah, you do. You just don't know you do. You do like that. Mind you, it wasn't down as far as, or up as far as mine. I like mine up, so it overtops. I'm rambling. Hi, Johnny. Pretty cool. Pretty. This was a big job for me, John. It was. I had to pull a wedge out of it, and just the style of the head and the way it was a bit different. I'll be honest. It was a tough fit for me. They're not all easy. They're not all easy. So, but I think you'll be very happy, my friend. This is a pretty skookum handle, I'll tell you that right now. Tell you that right now, Johnny. It's a nice axe. Big axe, John. And my steel wedges at the top, they had to be chosen properly. Could have been scary. It could have been scary. I'm not joking. It could have been very scary. So I think we nailed it myself, to be honest with you. So what I'll do now is I'll wait till this dries, and then I'll probably put a little drip of Watka on her. John, old boy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course you do. Because you're John. You're John, the man that swings an axe in the woods and enjoys the living poop out of it. You're John. Big John. Let's get this going here. Come on, sucker. Come on, sucker. Ooh, it's nice. It's real nice. Come on, sucker. Like a piece of glass, Johnny. This handle is like a piece of glass. Mark my words. When you get it, I did the special treatment to it. Top secret information. Can't share it. Oh dear. It is top secret information. Afraid. Sorry, I can't share it. Hey, friends. Lily. How's Lily? How's the old Wooly? How you doing out there in Ireland, buddy? Ah, yeah. Wooly's a good man. He watches over them kids like a hawk. You gotta lay down on this handle like you never laid down on nothing before in your entire life. It ain't just like whistling Dixie. When you were born in the swamps of the Mississippi, you learned to work your can off, or you didn't work. And you got laughed at, called names. I'd rather be laughed at and called names for like my lip over my tooth than not working hard, I'll tell you that right now. Told you that, didn't I? You're damn right. Cletus is my name. I'm a worker. I work. That's what I do. Well, John, this thing's done. She's done, Johnny. It's a big axe, buddy. It's a big axe. Wow. I don't know what to tell you, bud. But I think we got her. I think those steel wedges really, really made a difference for us. Boy, oh boy. Wow, that's a good looking axe now. There she be. There she freaking be. Wow. That's incredible. I won't do nothing on top with the Watka until the morning. Till the glue's dry. Then I'll put her in the little Watka down in there. But she ain't going to do much anyway because she was linseed, right? You know it. See these cracks here, friends? You see these? Them cracks in that right there? You know how much them bother me? None. I prefer them. I'm telling you, that's what my axes are like. I bring my wood over just far enough so that when you get them wedges in there, they spread right over top of that metal like you've never seen before in your entire life. You get a hold of that axe, you swing it out there in the wood, you'll be smacking, wood will be flying, chips flying, bears will be running away from you because you'll be scary in the woods with this thing. Scary, I'm telling you. This is all right. This is all right, all right. Oh yeah, I like it. I really like it. Yes, indeed I do. Over now. John, your axe is done, bud. I just got to lay the stamp down on her, and you got yourself a scary machine. Over now. He sent me some more. Greenfeld. Willie Greenfeld. I love you, Willie. Mr. AJ. So I'll just pour those in there. But these are wicked. I like these. Because I was thinking about putting away. Oh yeah, these are deadly. Look at, friends. I'm putting it in there. It's going in. You know what? This axe doesn't even need one. It doesn't need it. I slammed the freaking wedge in here. And I like my, you know what I mean? I like that. So when this goes in, friends, it goes in because I countersink it, right? So it does help. It actually helps quite a bit. It goes in there. So you know what I mean? I may put one in just because. I could even put two in. But I might just put one. That looks deadly, right like that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go for it. It's going to split the wood, I think.
Yeah, it probably will. Which is okay. You know, I'm going to have second thoughts on that. I don't think I need to do that. Anyway, that's nor here nor there right now. The wedges are wicked, buddy. Thank you. Okay. AJ's the man. AJ is the man. I know what's going to happen. See this? It doesn't get stuck, which is beautiful. Oh my dear Lord, these handles are solid. I just flick, flick. This wood, friends, very difficult for me to explain how beautiful it is. I'm not joking you. Look at this axe. Look at it. It's just, come on. Ah, that's interesting. So that's the splitting end. See, look. See how nice that goes in? Check this out. It goes in, but not as much. So I'll bet you that's the thicker. Oh, sure it is. Sure it is. You can tell by looking at it. So that's interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear Lord. Oh! Wow. I think you're in for a treat, Caleb. It's a true temp. She don't get stuck. Do you know what I mean? See? I love it. Oh! It's beautiful, Caleb. Beautiful. I think those wedges are going to be good in there. They're different from what I'm used to. They're smaller. But this was a thin head. It was. I think it's going to be lovely. Plus the wedge that went in hard. Real hard. Okay, Caleb. I'm going to get this thing out before we start the bunker. You're going to get it. Hey friends, we're back. See, this thing's quite sharp, this axe of Caleb's already. This beautiful little freaking hatchet I made the other night. I actually octagoned the handle, friends. I octagoned it, and I love it. It's a beautiful little carpenter's hatchet, a little like an outdoor little, oh, it's beautiful. It really is. I love it. Gosh, it feels nice in the hand. Beautiful. Now, friends, there's been a few, requests about sharpening the axes, okay? This axe is actually, I wouldn't do anything to this axe. I wouldn't, myself. But it's got a few little divots in it, but nothing really. This is actually a bad example, friends. I'm not going to do it. I've changed my mind. Caleb, I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it. But what I would do, so you see, you're in close here. This is what I would do. I'll show you. Flat on here like this, friends, okay? Like this. Okay? And I would make my edge back. You can see it there. It's shining in the light, you see? So that's what I would do there. And then, this is what I would do here. Okay? Yep, there's the burr. So this is actually amazing. You guys should see this. So that's how I sharpen an axe. I grab my stone and I basically give the stone a wipe. Get any grimleys off it. I get on the soft side and I get rid of the burr. Literally just like this, friends. And I'll tell you something. It's a really utility, good edge that'll stand up. All I'm doing right now is getting rid of the burr, friends. That's it. That's beautiful, friends. It always works out really nice with this one. Excuse me. All right. Yeah. Look at that, friends. Isn't that dandy? Hey, you guys can see that, eh? Don't need much, just a little sanding. See that? I like that. And it just turns out wicked, friends. Really, really nice. Deep. It is. It's really deep. You see? It's good, friends. Okay, over and out. Caleb, buddy, thanks for working with me on that. That was crazy happening, eh? That axe was nuts. We couldn't figure out what happened. A pretty porous metal. We got a good look at it. This thing's hitting the mail. Over and out. Mr. Richard Erickson, my friend. My man, you've been a patient man. Everybody's so patient. I love this axe program for this reason. You guys allow me to live and work and do your axes in the time. This is going to work good. So we take our measurement, which gives us 3/4 of the way down the axe. That's what you want. That's what you want. So now we find our wedge because it's a double bit wedge. So now the next step now is take a look at your gaps, right? Take a look what you got for gap. I got no gap on this outside. I've got a teeny bit of gap there, and I've got the gap in the kerf. See? So that tells me that I can't have too fat of a wedge, friends. Not too fat. Actually, this looks good, to be quite honest with you. And that's heartwood, and that's going to squish a bit. So actually, this isn't bad. I like this. I really like this. But what I will have to do, friends and foe. Ooh, this is nice too. This is really nice, actually. Yeah, see, this is going to work out really nice. But I got to shorten it. Ooh, I like this. Do I like that better, though? I think I do. Yeah, I do. We're going to use this one. So now, what I do is I'll show you over here. Before, after. Richard, let's do this. Let's use the special axe on Richard's axe. Special axe on Richard's axe. Can you see Richard? Let's put you down lower, Richard. Richard. Hi, Richard. I've got you on rubber, Richard, on the floor, and we're banging a wedge in for Richard. We're bouncing on the floor. I can feel it. This is good. We're going to go up to the wood now. Wow. Oh, I'm happy about this. Look, Rich. Then I come back down to the rubber. Couple of finishing blows. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay, Richard, I don't know what to say about that. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, I love it. Richard, this worked out really nice. It did, bud. I think we should go give it a swing. This is killer. Oh yeah. It's nice and light, and it's actually got flims to it. Do you know what I mean by flims? It's a freaking skinny little handle with a light head. This is a nimble little axe. It is. It's a nimble little axe. I really like it. I'm actually going to put some... I like this, Richard. I like it a lot. Oh, yeah. See what happens when we hit her with the vodka here, Richard. Richard, my boy. My man. Richard, my man. He's a good man, yeah. Oh, yeah. The heartwood's sucking her up. This is another thing about heartwood. It drinks liquids. You know what I mean? It does. It drinks liquids. This is actually quite nice. Wow. That's the thing with a leaf spring handle. You don't get those kind of those crazy lines on the side of the handle. They're on the top of the handle because the flat grain's on the top of the handle. Does that make sense? Yeah. That's kind of what happens. That's what happens when you're laying down the vodka from the swamps of the Mississippi, is where we made it in an old, kind of like a still, you know, like when we used to make the moonshine. We used to come up with vodka right out of our freaking stills. Not moonshine, vodka. Let me tell you right now, friends. We'd hover over that still all night long with the cars going by and the headlights coming through the bushes, and we were hiding in there and turn off that, turn off this. You'd get down in there and you'd pray that nobody was going to come and find you making that vodka solution. We sold that solution to axe handle companies all over the world. I'll never forget them times with my dad and grandpa out in the bushes and the swamps of the Mississippi. Oh, let me tell you, friends. Richard, this is going to be a special axe for you, sir. Look at the difference, Richard. Look at the difference from that and that. Now, why wouldn't you get in the still and make that stuff? Why wouldn't you? I don't know. Okay, I told you that, didn't I? Oh. We used them stills, and we pretended we was making moonshine, but we was actually making vodka. Vodka. Told you that, didn't I? Oh, this is real nice. This is real nice. That vodka sure has got a nice smell. And it's got a little bit of mixed, we call it tree sap. But it's actually, this varnish is what it is, it's varnish. We call it tree sap. Sap. Tree sap. Not pitch, sap. And that tree sap would solidify. That's a big word for a country boy. I know, solidify. And it would get in there and solidify. And it would be like a varnish. But if people don't know, it's actually sap. Yes, I told you that, didn't I? Oh, this thing's got, she's got the old sinew. She's sinewy, this one. Yes, oh, yes it is. Yes, indeed. Oh, Richard, I like it. I like it a lot, Richard. You got yourself a real neat little axe here. I might even pour myself a little vodka right in the top of that handle. I can see that wood peeling right over the sides. This thing ain't going anywhere. It's a nice axe, Richard Erickson. Real nice. Dang, gosh, dang, it's nice. I like it. Okay, friends. I can't wait to get my can over into that old little bunker there you call there. Bunker. The old Buckin's bunker. Bunker. In the sight and a bunker. Richard, thanks for your free rein on this, pal. I appreciate it. That's always fun when you do that for a guy. You just give him free rein on it. That's I appreciate that. Thanks. Told you that, didn't I? Yeah. So I'll give this another drink of vodka at some point, but not right now. That's a wicked little... Oh, it's light, Richard. It's really light. Combination of the heartwood. Yeah. There's a teeny little... A little space. Where is it there now? Is it there? Yeah, it is. It's right there. Right there. I'm talking minuscule. I might even hide it on you with my special formula, sawdust and vodka, and you won't even say it. Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that, should I? Yes, indeed I am, Richard. Over and out.
Hey, friends. So I could have, that last one, it actually foobarred me. I hit limbs too soon and it rolled out, went off the other side of the rig, and we still caught it and everything, but went for more of a ride. It didn't do what I wanted it to. So this one, I could have climbed that tree and then come over here, but I still would have been in that tree, and I'm in this tree and I'm almost ready to top it. So that's my thinking. It's not easier doing what I'm doing, and it's going to be more haywire, absolutely more haywire, and probably more difficult, but it's just what I've been doing for so long. I just do it. So. Because the tree's leaning hard, and I'm just going to rig out and top. I might even be able to let a top go over top of that firewood, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Look at it, it's a small little piece of wood. I can literally just go like this, over top of this, okay? And I don't need to go around and underneath, because it usually on a light top like that, it'll grab. It'll actually grab. I want it to just run. Literally just run. It can't go anywhere but on right here. So that's what my plan is. I'm just gonna go up here, freaking tire off. I might just go up 2 steps to tie my knot and then come back down. Yeah, see right here. There we go. So it literally cannot go anywhere, friends. We'll go over this. See that little nub right there? We'll just go like that. Clove hitch. Hello. Let's just go like this. Make sure we got a good one here. There we go. Half hitch. To secure it, it's so small. Again, I stress, it is so small. Look, I'm just going to cut it. It's going to hang off of this thing. It's going to go right down there. These why I don't mind going up these when it's time to rig small wood, right? So it's right here. I can even just let this, see? Ready, boy? I'll get you to untie the top when it comes. There goes my power saw. Okay. That was just the tops on the tarp, see? Here we go. Old school.